Juliet, a woman of 27, weaves her life into the vibrant tapestry of Paris. Since moving here at 18 to study art history at the Sorbonne, the city has become an extension of her soul, a blend of daily rituals, rich culture, cherished friendships, and the occasional whisper of drama. Today, she curates at a small yet prestigious art gallery in the Marais, a profession that ignites her twin passions for art and history. Her mornings begin precisely at 6:30 a.m. when the first golden tendrils of sunlight pierce her bedroom window. Framing a charming cobblestone street, the air is a symphony of fresh croissants from the bakery below and the distant, gentle hum of the city stirring to life. A deep stretch, a quick glance at her phone, but she resists the digital pull. She has learned the day flows with more grace when she first centers herself. Her skincare ritual is a sacred moment. Cold water splashes awaken her senses, followed by a gentle cleanser and a hydrating toner. Her favorite vitamin C serum leaves her skin with a luminous glow, always sealed with a light moisturizer and sunscreen, even on overcast days. This French philosophy of skincare she has embraced wholeheartedly. Breakfast is a simple pleasure: toasted baguette with butter and homemade apricot jam, a bowl of yogurt with honey and granola. A strong, dark pot of coffee is essential, savored slowly while she delves into a French classic or a historical novel. Losing herself in another era or place is the perfect prelude to her day. Dressing is an art form, understated yet undeniably chic. Today, a navy dress with a cinched waist, a beige trench coat, and black ankle boots. Always the delicate gold necklace, a legacy from her grandmother, a tangible link to her family. Makeup is minimal, a touch of concealer, a swipe of mascara, and her signature red lipstick, a vibrant pop of color that empowers her, making her feel ready to conquer the world. By 8:00 a.m., she steps out into Paris, a city awakening with purposeful bustle. Cafes serve their first customers, the scent of fresh bread dances in the air. Her 20-minute walk to the gallery is a daily marvel, crossing the Seine, passing Notre Dame and the Louvre. The city's beauty never ceases to take her breath away. At the gallery, her days unfold amidst meetings, exhibition planning, and direct collaboration with artists. The gallery, though modest in size, is revered for its blend of contemporary and classic art. She thrives on the challenge of curating exhibitions that narrate stories, provoke thought, and stir emotions, transforming art display into an immersive experience. Lunch is typically light, a goat cheese and walnut salad, or a baguette sandwich. Sometimes a pastry from a nearby patisserie is a well-deserved indulgence. Afternoons often involve espresso with colleagues or friends, moments of shared laughter, and catching up on life. The social tapestry of Parisian life is a treasure, where there is always time for coffee and conversation. Evenings are her cherished time. She usually returns home around 6:00 p.m. unless a gallery event beckons. Changing into comfortable clothes, a soft sweater, and leggings, she finds solace in cooking. Tonight, ratatouille, a classic Provençal dish simmered with olive oil and herbs, paired with a glass of Bordeaux or Burgundy. After dinner, she might watch a French film or lose herself in a book. Her nightly skincare routine is more indulgent, a cleansing oil, a gentle exfoliant, and a rich night cream. Once a week, a hydrating sheet mask rejuvenates her skin. Sometimes, late night drinks with friends at a nearby bar lead to conversations about life, work, and the subtle jealousies that sometimes surface in a city like Paris. Camille, a colleague from another gallery, often carries a competitive edge. A nuanced rivalry Juliet has learned to gracefully brush aside, focusing instead on her own unique path. Weekends are a symphony of relaxation and discovery. She seeks out smaller, off-the-beaten-path museums, exploring diverse neighborhoods, uncovering new cafes, boutiques, and tranquil parks. Yet early mornings are her preferred time for exploration, when the city is still hushed, bathed in a serene tranquility. Paris, a city of contrasts, moves with a rhythm both fast, paced and leisurely, where history embraces modernity. Living here has profoundly shaped her, teaching her to savor life's delicate nuances. The perfectly brewed coffee, the weight of a good book, the ethereal sparkle of the Eiffel Tower at night. At 27, Juliet continues to unearth new facets of herself and her city daily. She is proud of the life she has meticulously built, her career, her friendships, the small rituals that define her days. Despite challenges like jealousy or occasional loneliness, she would not trade this experience for anything. Looking ahead, her Parisian life continues to evolve, both exciting and challenging her. In her late 20s, she holds a clearer vision of what she desires and what she does not. Marriage, she is increasingly certain, is not for her. Not an aversion to love, but a recognition of how often individuals, even her own parents, lose themselves within its confines, sacrificing dreams and individuality. Past relationships have reinforced this belief, making marriage feel more like a cage than a partnership. There is a profound freedom in charting her own course, in refusing to compromise her ambitions for another. While men in her life have been wonderful, they have also illuminated the limitations of traditional expectations. Lucas, her last boyfriend, charming and intelligent, yearned for a settled life, a suburban house, children, a routine that felt suffocating to Juliet, whose dreams soared towards global travel, deeper career immersion, and boundless personal growth. The thought of a conventional life frightens her more than solitude. She yearns for the liberty to relocate internationally for an opportunity, or to dedicate months to immersing herself in a new culture, waking each day free to pursue her passions unburdened by others' expectations. Her greatest ambition is to open her own art gallery, a sanctuary not merely for display, but for nurturing nascent talent and fostering creativity, a space where diverse individuals converge, where art sparks conversation and catalyzes change. She has already begun meticulously planning, saving, and networking with artists and investors who share her vision. This dream fuels her even on days when self-doubt, a frequent companion, creeps in. Despite her outward confidence, moments arise when she questions her choices, fearing whether this unconventional life will truly bring happiness, or if, in choosing freedom, she might miss the profound connection of building a life with a partner. Yet, she reminds herself of the myriad paths to fulfillment that happiness need not adhere to tradition. Another fear, a persistent whisper, is the dread of failure, of pouring everything into her dreams only to fall short. The art world is notoriously unforgiving, and success for her gallery is far from guaranteed. Still, she pushes past this fear, understanding that taking the risk is preferable to the lifelong regret of never having tried. In recent years, Juliet has also embarked on a journey of spiritual exploration. Paris, steeped in history, has drawn her to its quieter, more contemplative corners, ancient churches, hidden gardens where time seems to slow. Regular meditation has become her anchor, grounding her amidst daily chaos and helping her confront unresolved wounds from her past, particularly her strained relationship with her distant father, whose work often eclipsed his family. For too long, that pain colored her relationships, but through reflection, she has begun to release it. Realizing his absence does not define her worth. She has also contemplated her legacy, not in a grand, world-altering sense, but in the small, meaningful ways she can make a difference. Volunteering at a local community center, teaching art to underprivileged children brings immense joy. Witnessing their eyes light up with pride in their creations. It is a profound reminder that art is universal, not just for the elite, possessing the power to transform lives. Her friendships have deepened, a conscious cultivation of inspiring and challenging individuals. She has shed toxic relationships, those rooted in competition, rather than genuine connection, replacing them with a chosen family who uplift, understand, and respect her choices, even when they diverge. They celebrate each other's triumphs, offer solace in adversity, making the prospect of not having a traditional family less daunting. Moving forward, Juliet embraces the unknown with open curiosity. She does not possess all the answers, and that is perfectly acceptable. Life is a journey, and she is committed to making hers as rich, fulfilling, and authentic as possible. Whether her path continues in Paris, leads to another country, or culminates in her own gallery, she knows she is on the right course, a path where marriage is not the destination, but where love, passion, and creativity serve as guiding stars. Her journey now delves into the more unconventional corners of Parisian life, a hidden world beneath the surface, accessible only to the curious heart. She has always been captivated by Paris's lesser-known history, the untold stories, and has recently plunged deeper into this enigmatic side. One of her more unusual ventures is exploring the catacombs, an intricate subterranean labyrinth. Beyond the official tour, she has joined urban explorers who navigate restricted sections. It is a thrilling, eerie descent into darkness, guided only by a headlamp, surrounded by centuries of history. Graffiti, both recent and 18th century, adorns the ossuary walls. Down there, time stands still, the city's surface bustle a distant echo. These underground expeditions offer a unique form of escapism, a break from routine, shared with a camaraderie of like-minded adventurers swapping stories and savoring the rare, profound silence. In stark contrast, she has cultivated a newfound passion for rooftop gardening. What began as a desire to infuse nature into her urban existence has blossomed into something deeply meaningful. Her small rooftop has transformed into a vibrant green oasis of herbs, flowers, and vegetables. Nurturing these plants, watching them thrive amidst the concrete, has taught her patience and mindfulness. Each morning after her routine, she tends to her garden, a grounding ritual of peace before the day's chaos. She even incorporates her homegrown herbs and vegetables into her cooking, a small but deeply fulfilling connection to nature. Another intriguing twist in her life is a recent collaboration with a renowned fashion designer, blending art and fashion in a groundbreaking way. They are crafting a collection inspired by famous paintings, translating masterpieces into wearable art. It is a challenging, exhilarating project, forcing her to reimagine art beyond gallery walls, transforming it into personal expression. Hours are spent brainstorming, sketching, and experimenting with fabrics and colors, a creative process that has unveiled the intricate layers of the fashion world. This project has also opened new social circles, leading her to fashion events, mingling with designers, models, and influencers, all with unique creative perspectives. It is fascinating to witness the interplay between these worlds, how fashion and art subtly and profoundly influence each other. She has even begun incorporating pieces reflecting this fusion into her own wardrobe, a new form of self-expression deeply connected to her artistic passion. Through these experiences, she has recognized the diverse forms self-expression can take. While she always viewed herself primarily as an art curator, these new ventures reveal that her role in the art world extends far beyond galleries, offering a world of possibilities for integrating art into everyday life, a world she is only just beginning to explore. Amidst these new pursuits, she has consciously deepened relationships with inspiring and challenging individuals. Isabel, a close friend and poet, encourages her to explore writing. Though she loves reading, writing has always intimidated her. The vulnerability of putting thoughts to paper, a discomfort she is slowly overcoming with Isabel's guidance. Journaling her thoughts, dreams, and fears in a cathartic and enlightening process. And so, Juliet moves forward, guided by curiosity, embracing the mysteries and possibilities ahead. It is not about finding all the answers, but about savoring the journey with all its complexities, joys, and challenges. Her life in Paris is more than a chapter, it is a testament to living on her own terms, unafraid to explore, dream, and grow.